Q&A. Some folks have been asking us some questions, so we're going to try to answer them today. We're at our famous little wilderness camp spot right here in Anderson, Alaska. And can you see the swan?
Yep.
Big swan.
Big swan out there. I'm sure that's the one we seen yesterday.
Yeah.
Got a wingspan. Holy mackerel. Going to the next lake over.
Sure enough.
Yep, going to the next lake.
Wow.
That's a big bird.
That is a huge bird.
Anyway, what's the question you want to ask me?
They want to know about the slide.
Oh.
What's going on with that?
Okay, I'm going to try what I found. I found a slide motor gear assembly for above floor, which is what mine is, above floor at the right RPM. I think it's 132 to 1, 131 to 1 ratio with the gearing. And I won't know till I get it if it boxes, if it bolts, fits to the fixture that's you mount this thing to under the bed in a little box that's under there. My motor assembly is only one motor, drives one gear, and it's right here. This is the slide gearing on this part of the slide here. And this slide pulls it in, pushes it out. So, and these are all good. I checked this. I checked the little gear assembly inside. There's two little wheels there, or one little wheel. And then the motor assembly hooks into a universal, like a little slide clutch shaft there. All that's good. It's just the gears inside of the housing that the motor's hooked to that are bad. So, that being said, I'm gonna try to order a motor, send it UPS ground to the UPS store here, because trying to get something with Amazon without an address, unless I have a mailbox, it's difficult for the UPS stores to get it. So that being said, I'm going to, most stores in the States, they don't care. They just, your package comes, we'll let you know. Or you can call it.
Yeah, and we'll charge you $5 to get it.
Yep, that's what they charge you $5 here, but they don't take Amazon for some, I don't know if it's some postal rule here. I have no idea. Maybe somebody can explain it all to me. I don't know. But I've had issues with the postal service.
In the States, yeah.
I'm not saying it's bad here in Alaska, but I don't know that. Anyway, let's walk and talk.
So we're gonna have it sent to our daughter's house, right? And have her send it here.
Yeah, if it's okay with her. Her husband's gone. Matt's gone fishing right now, so.
In Canada.
In Canada. So we want to see if she can help us out with this. I would send it to my son's address, but he's gone. He's out with his boys hiking.
They're
in the Smoky Mountains or something?
Yeah, somewhere. Yeah.
So everybody's out doing something. Except I think Christy May's at home.
Yeah, working. How long are we going to be here in Alaska?
Well, we want to see the lights before we go, and that's the first week of September is my understanding. You can see them pretty good then. So once all these little things are accomplished, we're heading south. We've got to. We don't get caught in snowstorms or that type of thing, and they say it can snow here in September.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't want to address that issue. We want to try to avoid that, but still want to see the Aurora Borealis lights.
Northern Lights, yes.
Northern Lights.
I bought that at the Christmas store. And it's not a fancy ring, but I love it. It's my colors.
The Christmas store in the North Pole.
Pole, yes.
That's about 15 or 20 minutes south of Fairbanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was our first really kind of big town once we come from Toke.
Yes.
Alaska's been really good. I don't have any issues with it. The weather's nicer than what we thought we were going to have to start off with.
For sure.
We're not down on the southeast, I guess the southwest coast, where they're getting a lot of rain today, and they've had rain stuff down there. I guess when we get down there, we'll face some of that. I think they have about 2 to 3 months of good weather down there up into September, and I guess these fronts will stop coming so frequently.
Yeah.
I don't know Alaskan weather, but I know it's been nice up here. We haven't had a lot of issues, no rain. We're prepared to know that we need to leave in case we do start getting rain.
Exactly.
Where we at over there? just now drying out from.
Yeah, and it's cloudy today.
And they've had some rains up here, I guess, when the snow melted a couple weeks ago. But this is a lower elevation here, so the snow has probably melted in the last 3 weeks where we're parked.
And we're parked right down there, y'all.
So here comes another plane with those gliders. I don't know if y'all can see it in the camera or not. But they fly back and pull them up, and I guess people drive these gliders back down. I don't know what kind of training you gotta have for that.
I don't either.
I guess it'd be like driving a car in the sky. I don't know. I don't see how hard it would be. That'd be something neat to do if you could do it. That'd be pretty cool. They just pull you up, then they let you go. And as long as it's not super windy, I don't think you'd have much of a problem.
Well, you have to have some wind to do this.
Well, yeah, the wind's, you gotta have wind. It just glides down. It has no propulsion power.
So there's a man in that glider up there.
Sometimes it's 2 people. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, but what if a wind catches you?
Well, yeah.
And, I mean...
You got another forecast. It's like ballooning. You got another forecast before you go up.
That seems a little dangerous to me.
Life is dangerous.
What are you carrying on you for our protection?
I got my bear spray. We've seen no bears, we've seen no moose. We've seen the moose, but we haven't seen no scat for bears. So I think further south, when we get to Denali, there'll be bears there. Because those big mountains around there produce the streams, have the fish in them, and have the ambience of, not to say there's not bears here.
Thing you have to remember about Alaska, it can turn off windy and cold at any moment. You just have to watch the weather. Of course, we didn't see this coming. I think the temperature dropped 10 degrees as we walked out the door. Jeez. We really do have a beautiful spot right here. Not too bad at all. It was just a little eyebrow that is right here between the trees and the lake. Pretty sweet. Well, that's a beautiful view behind us with the mountains and the lake. Nice.
Yeah, we're 52 miles from Denali entrance.
Woohoo!
Denali Road is what they call that. Yeah, this is a 20-ounce size, I think is what it is, not the little ones. These are the big ones. We got these at Costco. They're pretty good size.
Yes.
Carry a couple of these when we go out.
Oh,
we're
yeah.
right around here, just one. But in Denali, will everybody be carrying their bear spray?
Yeah. Well, it's very important because Alaska is bear country.
For sure. So, but no, we haven't seen, now we've seen, what, 25, 26 bears?
On the way here in Canada.
Black bears. So, but we hope to see some grizz and brown bears in our adventure up here. And somebody was talking about how long we're going to be here.
Yeah.
We know the first part of September now. After that date, depending on the weather, when we're going to start heading south.
Yeah.
And we figure we can make it to the U.S. border in less than 10 days and probably down into Montana or Utah within 15 days.
Yeah.
That's kind of what we're looking at. So that timeline, we've left Montana on the 15th or 17th of September and made it south plenty of time.
Oh, for sure.
Without getting froze or frozen on or anything.
We did get snowed on.
In
one time.
Last year?
That was when we were in, we had ice. Where was that? That was in...
Island Park, maybe? Or
no. It was where we were camped around that corral.
Oh, that was last year when we were going down there in Carmel Junction.
Yes, that's it. That's it.
I forget the name of that place. It's,
Carmel Junction.
Yeah, they call the camping area there something else, though. I can't remember.
Carmel Canyon or something like that. Anyway.
The Virgin River come right through there.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
But it got cold.
It got cold, and remember we had the video where we had the ice on the awnings.
Yes.
Frozen to the awnings, and it took us a little while to get out of there, situated to get out of there. Look at there, the wind stopped. And look.
Of course.
It's light breeze, and now mosquitoes are coming out. But they haven't been too bad, so not too bad. So anyway, what else you got?
Our equipment. How's our truck been?
Outstanding. It just depends on the hill pulls. My mileage is averaging from 10 10.2 to 11.5. It just depends on the hills and the pulls.
So what about Daryl's? Is his good now too?
Yeah, he's had to make some repairs. He just redone the batteries. He did the batteries the other day because he came out and he didn't want to crank. It was cold. It wasn't that cold. It was about 34, 36.
Yeah.
A cool night we had, but good sleeping weather. But they didn't want to start. I had to give him a jump. So we got to Walmart in Fairbanks and he changed them out.
How about our tires?
Tires are fine. Well, you got to take it easy on that.
On that road over there.
North,
Woo!
Alaska Highway from north of Destruction Bay through the border areas. Before you get to each border, it kind of smooths out for a couple of miles. But before you get to the border,
oh yeah,
the U.S. and out of Canada, it's rough.
It is really rough.
You got to take your time.
So what about Starlink?
So far, Starlink, it seems like between 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock, or maybe a little earlier, it wants to buff and stuff, like it's uploading or trouble testing. I don't know what they're doing.
I don't know what they're
but
doing.
We got to thinking about it, and really here at 6 o'clock in the evening, 7 o'clock, 6 to 8 is 4 hours difference. So that's
Right.
like 9 to midnight over there on the East Coast, probably where they're initiating stuff from.
Exactly.
And on the West Coast, it's still a 2 hour difference?
Mm-hmm.
Or hour difference.
Yeah.
An hour difference between the West Coast. So we don't really know about all that. So anyway, but it works fine during the day. And
Hey,
so it's just
works
that
good
one.
enough for me to put my
we get
videos up and everything.
It says,
So.
for some reason, mine says I'm still dealing with obstructions. And I could have 3 minutes, but I'm crystal clear right here. So we don't know if it could be the clouds.
Yeah.
Because the other day we did lose it a little bit, but we think it's just because it was extremely cloudy. And we thought it was going to rain, but it didn't.
That being said, this is much better than any box, any Wi-Fi box. I'm just saying.
Yeah, because out here you don't have anything.
Yeah. It used to take 4 hours to upload an 8-minute video. That's just ridiculous.
Using Verizon box and
Oh my
T-Mobile box,
gosh.
whatever else we had.
Yeah. And with this, it's up in 30 minutes. So I'm good.
It's a total game changer.
What do you do in your spare time? Because you can't be hunting bear and moose the whole time.
Oh no, the girls play cards, we cook, we talk about we're planning our next adventures. Right now we're looking at Homer, we're looking at camping down the road, we're looking at where I can get my there's always some logistics involved of where you're going to stay.
Yeah.
And sometimes it takes a little while if you want to stay and not have to pay. There's all kinds of campgrounds where you can pay whatever. But we try to avoid that because that gives us extra money to spend out and about.
Exactly.
And it covers the cost of our repairs and our fuel.
Yeah.
So when you don't have to pay, that's a big expense. I think the cheapest, like in Tok and Fairbanks, they run neck and neck for the price of an RV park.
Yeah.
And some of them don't even have the offer to offer you a dry camping spot for $10 or $15. They just don't charge you the flat rate, which is $75, $55, $75, $85 a night.
I'm sorry, y'all. That's too much.
Just,
Plus, we have solar. So, and our solar has been doing really good.
Not to say there's not parks out there that we could probably stay in for maybe $25 a night or $20, providing
That's dry camping.
the dry camp. So we rather just find places like this, and I don't have a bunch of noisy neighbor with barking dogs. And
Exactly.
I walk out the door and see their sewer hose by my picnic table.
The only thing we have to worry about when we're walking out the door is there a bear or a moose standing right there.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to look out for them than it is for
Yeah.
RV park stuff. But that just depends on your preference, and how you want to manage your money.
Well, we've been watching a lot of videos on people's Alaskan trips. And a lot of people, well, it's divided up into 3 areas. You got people that stay in the expensive campgrounds. You got
Resorts.
Yep. You got people who like to stay in the cabins and the hotels and whatnot. You got us. And then under us, you've got the people that stay in a tent.
Yeah.
I'm a little worried about staying in a tent in bear country. I just don't want to be eat alive at night.
Well, I don't think that's that big of a problem up here. The bears,
They're after salmon right now, I know.
well, they're going to be not right now. They haven't come in yet. And they said, what, 400,000 salmon come through that
Yeah.
king salmon
Woo.
river over there. in Brooks Falls.
Yes.
Where that is, and so I don't know. We're still learning. We don't just say everything right or do everything right.
Exactly.
With Alaska, but we're learning. We'll get better.
That's it. And I mean, we're filming this, and we're so happy that y'all are coming with us. I mean, we just want everyone that's behind us, because we've got a lot of friends coming up that are behind us, and we're telling them, you know, about the roads and the fuel prices and that kind of thing. So we just want everyone
There's my
to,
phone.
yeah, Mr. Techno is going to answer his phone. I think it's our daughter. All right, y'all. Subscribe, tell your friends about us, and hit that little bell up there so you'll get the notifications. We will be live tomorrow at 3 p.m. I'm going inside. The weather's just changed again. It's about to rain. Bye.
Down underneath.